We did have a couple of items that I titled Bolos right here. They're not like amazing Bolos, like nobody knows about these but me. These are things that most resellers know about, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have sold before. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. My name is Kevin and we're in the Commonwealth cabin. We had a pretty good day of sales, unlucky number 13, but 13 sales coming back from a vacation. Sometimes it takes a little while to get those sales kind of rolling, and school has started back in a new phase for us, actually starting tomorrow when you watch this, or 2 days from now, or Thursday, or whenever you're going to watch this thing, which reminds me, we have to do that giveaway. If I don't do it today, make sure to watch tomorrow's and we'll definitely put it on there, but I'm going to try to get it done and put it on this video for the hat from Matt, part-time picker, and it's right here, and he signed it underneath, and if you want me to sign it too, we'll do that. At any rate, some pretty good sales today, and I'm pretty happy about them, but there are two things on here. Turner's in here. You want to say hi, bud?
Hi.
You'll probably see him. I meant to tell you that. What are you doing? You being Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. We did have a couple of items that I titled Bolos right here. They're not like amazing Bolos, like nobody knows about these but me. These are things that most resellers know about, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have sold before, but there are two particular kind of things or names that I always look for because they're always really, really good money, and I'm not afraid to pay up for them. And I'm going to show you those two in here today, and some other cool things that sold, and a couple of sales out of the Homeschool Hustler store, and I got Turner here to help me out. So, all right, let's take a look. All right, this was not one of those, let me move this chair, Bolos that I was talking about. However, it kind of fits, and my wife helped me out with this one. It's a sweater machine. I passed up a sweater machine at a garage sale, and the Goodwill closest to that garage sale just a few days later had it out, and my wife bought it. And I'm like, oh man, I passed that thing up. And she's like, I know, but I'm going to part it out. And I said, okay. And I looked them up, and sure enough, she was right. You can make more money parting out the sweater machine than you can selling the whole sweater machine. And I didn't bother to go, and that's crazy for me because I'm the, when in doubt, part it out guy. And sometimes you can make a lot more money. You could double the money you make off a sweater machine, if not triple it, by parting it out. I don't know if that's true anymore, but it was true the end of last summer when she bought it. And all those parts sold really, really quickly, except for this one. And this one was the very last one, and it sold. And it sold for $15, and this is going to probably go in a 7x2x4 box. A 7x4x2 box right there from Supply Hut. It's the perfect little box. This was one of the odd-shaped ones that I put in the affiliate marketing links below, because it really is kind of a funky shaped one. But I like it because some things like this have those plastic pieces in there, and they're fairly fragile. I mean, they're not really fragile, but they're not something I would just throw in a poly bag for sure, or even a padded poly bag. But this is the perfect size to put something like that in and still keep it probably under 8 ounces, which is really good. $15 free shipping, not much, but a lot of those other parts we made a bunch of money on. All right, here's another buy. My wife picked these up for 10 cents a piece, and they're Johnson's Brothers Friendly Village. 2 of these, we've sold 2 before. These are a matching set. Looks like some kind of, I don't know, romantic looking farm there. And these sold pretty good. We sold the other set, so she's into these for 20 cents a piece, and these sold for $18 plus shipping on these. So that's pretty good. 20 cents into 18 minus all the fees. We're making around 15 bucks profit, a little bit less, $14 profit on these. All right, here's the one that I'm kind of calling a bolo. It's not the bolo in a traditional sense, like nobody looks out for this. But if you're not a reseller, if you haven't been a reseller for a long time, there are certain name brands that sell really well. Snap-on Tools is one of them, especially when you can find one of the quality pieces. And this is a very heavy-duty jacket, and it's got the spell out down the sides. And this one's got a hood on the back, and it's a really nice jacket approaching the wintertime. So I put it out there for 70 bucks. Plus shipping. I paid 15 at a garage sale, and I think they had it at 20, and I said 15, and they took it fairly quick. So I'm pretty happy about the price that I paid. So to sell it for 70, this should be one here that I'm gonna factor in for you and try and figure out the price and how much profit we made. But I didn't prep it before, and I don't want to make you wait here. So I would say just estimating right here. So 70 minus 15, we're looking at $55. So let's say it's $10 cut off of that for fees and all the other expenses. And we're making a little bit of money on the shipping on this thing. So let's just say it's a $45 profit on this jacket. And there was a bunch of watchers. This one actually ended up going to a viewer. I was tempted to send out an offer, but I'm like, this is going to sell at this price, and it did. And Edwin, this is headed out to you, and I think you left me a message in the regular messaging system, not on this. And I remember reading it, and I was searching through to see if I could find it, and I couldn't find it. But I apologize if there's something you wanted me to read, but I appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy this. This is a great jacket. I know it's going to serve you well, so thank you so much. As I looked at these other items that have sold today, I just realized out of the 13, my wife either bought or listed 7 of them. So a little shout out to Blue Ridge Mama. And that'll probably happen a little bit more now that school is in full force here. So at any rate. Hey, Turner, can you find me the Pokemon DS game? Yes. We'll go take a look at it. All right, there it is. Pokemon Sapphire. Nintendo 3DS. And this game right here, Turner, I was at a 100-mile garage sale. And there's a bunch of pros at one place. And so a lot of resellers just didn't go there because you can't make a lot of money off of pros selling stuff. But I decided to go there anyways and kind of viewed it as a challenge. And I saw this thing on a table. I was literally walking away from this table and I saw it over there and I'm like, oh boy, how much is this guy going to ask for it? And he asked $3. And this thing's brand new and sealed, Turner. Look at that. That thing's never been opened. And that sold for $50. $50. It's a pretty good sale right there. Happy about that one. And I love that kind of stuff. And my buddy Kevin, Bizarro Kevin, told me not to go there. If you remember, Kevin, if you're listening. He says, I've already been there. Don't go there. I'm like, I'm going to find something. And then I'm going to rub it in your face. I'm kidding. Anyway, thanks. All right, Turner just bailed on me right there. I'm not quite sure why, but he did. So next item up right here is a candle capper. And my wife bought these, and I'm like, I don't know how good that is. But she did okay on them, and I'll show you how. Not just on eBay, but also in the booth. All right, these were at the Goodwill. And they're just, you know, the little cappers that you put on top of a candle. And it's just Santa Claus. And it had the styrofoam and everything. I definitely wouldn't have bought them without the box and the styrofoam, just because they're a pain in the butt to package that way. But this is Santa and teddy bears, and it's nothing amazing. Old Virginia Candle Company. She paid 99 cents and bought a bunch of them. I think she sold one on eBay. This is the second one on eBay, and the rest she put in the booth. And I think she sold 4 or 5, and there's still a couple left in there, something like that. And she's doing okay on them. I'm 99 cents a piece, so this one only sold for $7.80, so there's, you know, maybe around a $5 profit on that one. All right, next item, last item in here before we head inside for a second and check out what's sold in there. And we had a few sales in there for sure. Is a piece of clothing, 3 pieces of clothing that my wife listed last year and that finally sold now. And as I'm looking at this is the Minnesota bin here. As I'm looking at this, there we go, right here. This is something that she listed a long time ago and forgot to put down in the bin. And when it sold, I'm like, hey, where's that thing? And so that's why it's on the top back there. Yep, now that I'm looking at this, I might have said, hey, where is this thing? And then she brought this down. I might have told her the wrong info. So let me find the right one and I'll get back to you in a second. All right, I can't locate the correct item. So I'm going to have to wait for Blue Ridge Mama to come home and see if she's stuffed it somewhere where I can't find it, which is pretty rare. But it's the case right now. At any rate, there was a lot of 3 Christmas Oshkosh items that sold for $12. Free shipping, they're really light. So it's not a lot of money. I think, to be honest, they're Reagan's old clothes. I think these were too. Still happy with the sale. We just got to find it. All right, we're filtering down here for the winner of the giveaway. Matt, part-time picker, signed this hat and sent it to us. 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I will sign it as well if you win, if you want to. Have me sign it. If you don't, no hurt feelings, I promise. And we're doing the Instagram giveaway as well for the 10,000 subscribers on Commonwealth Flipper. And this other hat is for Commonwealth Picker. So we've filtered down to 312 unique commenters. If you win, don't forget to send me a message, send me an email, or a direct message on Instagram. I'll tell you how to verify yourself. My email is commonwealthpicker@gmail.com.
And if you have not got a message from me on Instagram, then you did not win the Inaman on Instagram. I will send that out right after I make this video. So, but you can still win this. So best of luck to you. All right, what do we got? 312. And don't forget to send me an email, and I'll tell you how to verify yourself, and then you'll send me your address. The winner is Cool Kids. Be the first. Congrats on 20K and 10K. Hope you and the family enjoyed your well-deserved vacation. We absolutely did. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the Cool Kids. You guys are awesome. All right, send me a message, commonwealthpicker@gmail.com, or Instagram, commonwealthpicker. Congrats.
Like clockwork, Mary Kay Nutmeg this time. Nutmeg. This is from a different buy. This is from the 100 Mile Garage Sale. And I have not put that Route 29. I have not put those videos up yet. Haven't even made those videos. We did that right before we went on vacation, not too long. And just haven't got around to it. But at some point this late fall, maybe winter, you'll get to see the 100 Mile Garage Sale. And picked this up, picked a bunch of stuff, I think for $10. My wife listed a bunch on our travels during our vacation. She listed in the car. So this is, I think, the first one out of that batch that sold. And it's not the signature type. It's a different type. I don't know what type, but it's different. The box is different anyways. Nutmeg. And we're getting like 12 bucks for the other ones. We're getting 10 plus shipping for these. So a little bit more on these, but not a lot. Another beaded case here. That's 2 in 2 days. And this one sold for $12.81. And it's all pure profit after fees, after shipping. Love this kind of stuff. Small profits, one listing, multi-quantities. Love it. Since we're talking about multi-quantity, small profit things, do me a favor and tell me below, recently, let's say in the last few months, have you found anything that has been small profit, but worth it because of multi-quantities that you found? And let us know in the comments, and we can all read them and maybe pay attention, because you'd be surprised sometimes at what kind of odd things can make you, like that smudger, if you remember, smudger.com, whatever that thing is. I still don't really know. It cleans touch screens for iPads and whatnot. But I had never seen it before. It wasn't even listed. But it's going to end up making a few $100s for us. So give us your multi-quantity listings that are odd items that you wouldn't really think of, but they're going to be worth it because they're multi-quantity. Here's a buffalo plaid right here. By the way, these old jackets from, I guess I wore them, so early 90s. I was in middle school. And that era, they had this type of jacket, kind of like a puffer jacket, except for not that satiny material, more like a flannel jacket. And those sell pretty good still, too, as well. But this is Hollister. This is much more modern, but it's definitely Christmas kind of style. These are Bubba's things. And he cleans out his closet. He got really big really fast. He put a bunch of stuff in a bag and said, hey, you want to take this? And my wife took it and pulled the good stuff out. Good stuff. Good enough to list stuff out. This sold for $12.95 plus shipping. You know, it beats the heck out of dropping it off at Goodwill, right? Better me than Goodwill. And here is one more. And I think this was originally a Goodwill buy that he wore. It is. I can see it right there. I could see the little hole in there where they put their Goodwill tag. So bought it at Goodwill for him. He wore it for, I don't know, maybe at least a season. And now we're selling it. Sold for $18 plus shipping. So there you go, double dipping right there, making use of something you're also going to make a profit on. Love that. Maybe that's another thing we can put in the comments below. What did you buy, use, and then sell and make money for? At any rate, thanks for joining us. Oh, hey, I forgot one more thing. This is a sticker that somebody bought out of the store. It's a couple stickers, Heidi, and this is Athena, I think. Hope it's okay that I said that. I don't think it's a gift or anything, but they wrote a message to Reagan, and she's getting back late tonight, and I'm just going to have her package that up and maybe say thank you. So I just wanted to read this really quick. Hi, Reagan and family. Love to watch you guys and the channel, and really love that you are learning so much from your dad. Maybe so. Trust me, one day when you and your brother are a little older, you will look back and think about how special these... You're going to make me cry. Don't do that. That's not good. Take care of those kitties at your house. She says she feeds and takes care of the neighborhood kitties as well. And she says, if you don't mind, we'd love some signatures on the back. All the best. Athena, my eBay store, and this is why I'm reading it here. Athena 0878. So thank you so much. These things, T-H-E-E-S, these things, Athena 0878. Anyway, thank y'all, and thank you for the kind words and all the kindness. So at any rate, thank y'all so much, and we'll see you next time. It never fails. Wherever Turner is, there's an animal, huh, Sophie? Yeah. Turner, can you tell me what that is?
Something's. It's something the boss.
It's the boss from Dilbert. And it's called a silly slammer. It's got like beans in it, like a beanie baby. And I tell you what, Turner, you don't go to garage sales with me very much, do you? Next year, you think you want to go to some with me? All right, we'll do that for sure. But sometimes I go to garage sales, Turner, and the stuff's so expensive I can't buy it. And I take that as a challenge. And that's what that garage sale was. Everything was so expensive, and I'm like, I'm going to find something. Huh, Sophie? We're going to find something we can buy. And I bought that for 50 cents and sold it for $8.99 plus shipping. And you're going to get $1 to...
Save, spend, and do.
You got it, buddy. All right. You got that ice cream off your chin, didn't you? He was eating an ice cream cone in here earlier, y'all. All right. Thanks, bud.
Bye.